Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Pause. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.92. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 27.5% since we first listed Microsoft as a buy candidate 47 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.58% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently situated within a robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are anticipated. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 38.52% over the upcoming 3 months, with expected returns likely between 33.13% and 43.38%. When examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of around 1.72%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 26.31% to positive 2.86% over the next year. In practical terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $362.61 and $506.10. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline, Microsoft stock price down 1.08% on Tuesday. The Microsoft stock price experienced a decline of 1.08% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025. The price dropped from $497.41 to $492.05. Throughout the trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.44%, with a day low of $490.99 and a day high of $498.05. Notably, the stock has risen in 6 out of the last 10 days, showing an increase of 2.69% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also decreased on the last day alongside the stock price, which is considered a positive sign, as volume trends should align with stock movements. On that day, the trading volume fell by 9 million shares, with a total of 20 million shares exchanged for approximately $9.73 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $500.50, while the lowest was $344.79. Currently, the price stands 1.69%, or $8.45, below the 52-week high of $500.50, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft's stock has made a remarkable increase, rising by more than 31% in the past 3 months, significantly outpacing the S&P 500's 11% and the Nasdaq's 16% gains. This growth reflects strong confidence in Microsoft's artificial intelligence and cloud capabilities, which continue to deliver market-beating returns. The tech giant recently established a 5-year partnership with the English Premier League, incorporating its AI Copilot technology into the league's platforms. This agreement not only boosts Microsoft's visibility among a global audience of sports enthusiasts, but also reinforces its standing as a frontrunner in AI technologies. However, recent layoffs within the tech sector, including Microsoft, indicate ongoing adjustments as companies adapt to shifting market dynamics and the evolving landscape of artificial intelligence. This situation could lead to short-term volatility as investors evaluate the implications of workforce reductions against the strong revenue potential from their AI investments and partnerships. Analysts from JP Morgan have noted that among the Magnificent 7 tech stocks, Microsoft still has considerable room for growth. This optimistic perspective is supported by substantial capital investments in AI infrastructure across the industry. with companies like Microsoft and Nvidia collectively expected to invest more than $600 billion in data center capabilities. In the long run, as Microsoft continues to innovate and expand its AI offerings while effectively managing cost adjustments, its stock is well positioned to reflect sustained growth and investor confidence, potentially driving further price appreciation in the years to come. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 30th of June 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Microsoft a positive rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 26th of June 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Microsoft an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned Microsoft a neutral rating with an initiate action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Microsoft an outperform rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned Microsoft an overweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The Microsoft stock currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there's a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it may encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $493.03. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $469.53. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal has appeared from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. There have also been some negative signals that could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, June 26, 2025. And since then, the stock has declined by 1.09%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. During the last trading day, volume decreased alongside the price, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may intrigue you. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots show a sell signal from 4 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy from 4 days ago. The short-term moving average reflects a sell signal from 2 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 48 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 44 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average shows a buy signal from 48 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a buy signal from 43 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 34 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss from Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $425.40 and $390.49. There is an inherent risk when a stock tests a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $425.40. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $390.49 and $381.35. This stock typically trades at a healthy volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed to be low. Over the last trading day, the stock moved $7.06, which is a change of 1.44% between its high and low. For the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.21%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $3.35. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $495.94. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Microsoft encounters its first support level at $425.40. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 16th of June, 2025, Coleman Amy executed an insider sale of 77,066 shares of common stock. On the 12th of June, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,217 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Rodriguez Carlos A. conducted an insider purchase of 72 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Pritzker Penny S. conducted an insider purchase of 23,063 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Peterson Sandra E. conducted an insider purchase of 43,276 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been calculated to be negative, with a ratio of negative 41.107. In total, insiders purchased 112,560 shares and sold 209,507 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $472.62, reflecting a decrease of 3.95%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, which contributes to its low risk profile. Currently, there is a sell signal emerging from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall favorable trend, suggest that this moment may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Microsoft stock to perform well in the near future. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, we anticipate Microsoft to open higher by $1.65. Starting at $493.70. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.